Hello Christo Ananth channel members, viewers and subscribers, very good day to you all. So I am really happy to meet you all once again, this time with a very genuine review about a very quality reputed international journal. The name of the journal is Acta Innovations. So some people, they say that this journal is indexed only in the Scopus database and not in other databases. We'll try to have a genuine review. We'll also understand by the reputation of this international journal, how long will this journal remain in the Scopus indexing database, and whether this journal remains in the Web of Science database, or maybe Australian Business Deans Council journal list, or UGC CARE group list as well. We'll also understand about its submission charges, or maybe processing charges, or maybe publication charges associated with this journal, and what about the publication time that it takes for our research paper to get published in this journal. Well, without wasting much of our time, let us go straight into the review of Acta Innovations. So this is the journal we are discussing about. The name of the journal is Acta Innovations. When we are searching in the Google, we are getting some search result. So the first search result comes from Pro-Akademia.eu. It is Acta Innovations. And there are several indexing databases which have discussed about this journal. It has come from DOAJ, SciImago JR, okay, SciImago Journal Rank, Researchify, about ISSN as well, Index Copernicus. Several have discussed about this one. So first of all, we will go with the first website. So when we go through this website, the website is actually proakademia.eu. Okay, so the name of the journal is Acta Innovations. So they say that it's a peer-reviewed journal which is accepting original research papers, short communications, review articles, also opinion works as well. Please try to understand that you can submit your papers in the field of energy, economics, food technology, environmental, engineering and economics. So this is what they say in this journal. They say that up to 5 May 2023, the site score of 2022 is 2.6. Here you can get the contact details of the editor-in-chief. So they have given a phone number, okay, and a email ID, and similarly the contact address and maybe support address with the contact number and email ID has been mentioned. So basically it's a quarterly journal, which means that this journal publishes 4 times in 1 year. As I told you, you can submit papers in the field of energy, food technology, environmental engineering and economics, and please don't submit any other field papers to this particular journal. As I am telling you again and again, maybe there might be a chance of acceptance, but the paper will not be indexed if you are submitting a paper of different field. Here they have given the websites or maybe the link for Scopus indexing, SciImago. They have given several databases as well. The other databases are normal, like maybe Academic Keys, World Catalog of Scientific Journals. These are all like everybody will know about this one. But the most peculiar one is Scopus and SciImago, and that too Scopus is the most genuine one. So here you can see that this journal is basically from Poland. When we go through the aims and scope, what we have discussed earlier has been given. When we go through the scientific board, okay, so here they have given the president of scientific board with the a biography, affiliation, the scientific area and the ORCID ID as well. And similarly you can find the editorial board details with the similar pattern of information. So which means that all of the information are complete and very crystal clear. About the article processing charges, everybody would go for it. Here they have mentioned it very clearly. So here they have given the Acta Innovations journal is fully licensed. So here they have mentioned, in order to provide free access to the readers and of course for the peer review, copywriting, typesetting, long-term archiving and journal management, they are charging an amount of 750 euro. So 750 euro accounts to approximately 820 US dollars, and similarly 750 euro in Indian rupees, it is approximately 67,000. So they have also given a Poland account details as well, and they have mentioned all costs are covered by the author. So after getting the acceptance, if you are given with the account details to pay, then after paying you should send it to this particular email ID. So another important information that you should note, by June 30, 2023, for the support of Ukrainian nation, the journal has decided not to charge the Ukrainian authors. Well, it's an added advantage for those who have Ukrainian authors as one of the co-author for the paper. So here you can find the author guideline section. So when you are submitting your research paper to this particular journal, they will take 2 weeks to give a preliminary decision whether acceptance or maybe rejection. And you should prepare your full paper in the MS Word format, and you should also prepare a graphical abstract of your paper. So they have mentioned the abstract between 1000 to 1500 characters with the keywords in English language up to 6, and the full length article should be between like 20,000 till 25,000 characters. So they basically follow a double blind peer review process. So like 2 external reviewers are being appointed and your paper goes through a rigorous review. So everywhere in the website they have mentioned to prohibit ghost writing and guest authorship, because sometimes what happens for the case of quality international journals, some guys will write the papers on behalf of the author and they will be hiding their identity. The journal through its reviewing process will try to identify that, and maybe they have identified that your paper is written by someone else, and immediately it goes for a rejection. So they have given the criteria for article acceptance. You can go through this one. Also they have given what kind of articles are accepted for this journal. Okay, full papers, communications, reviews, opinion papers are being accepted, and you should prepare a cover letter. Also given the guidelines of how to prepare a graphical abstract, and of course the referencing styles has been mentioned. So this is how you are going to submit your article. So you are going to fill in your corresponding author first name, family name, the degree, affiliation, and all the co-author details with the complete affiliation details with the ORCID ID, and suggest at least 3 reviewers, okay, with the full name, affiliation, email ID, and the details associated. So please include the institutional email ID, and upload your full length article here and your graphical abstract here. Try to understand that both are different. Don't try to upload your full length paper in both the fields. Okay, try to upload your article in the MS Word format and maybe your graphical abstract in the TIFF or maybe EPS or maybe PDF or maybe MS Word format. And don't forget to include the cover letter. Again, whatever the suggestions they have given to, please follow all the guidelines. Then definitely your paper we believe to be fully accepted. So there are a list of fields that you should accept to. So make sure that you do not include ghostwriting or maybe guest authorship. And of course, it has been prepared by you. It has not been published elsewhere. You follow the guidelines. And of course, hold copyright for all the co-authors who are participating in the process. And of course, whether it's a company or maybe non-legal entity, please check that. Okay, and finally the corresponding details as well. So enter the captcha code and of course send the article. So when you browse through the current issue, so the recent issue we see is March 2023. As I told you, they are publishing 4 times a year. We are not finding many of the articles here, which means that only quality papers are being accepted and being published here. So as mentioned in the website, we are checking for the journal information in Sci-Imago journal rank. Okay, so here we are searching for Acta innovations, or maybe you can search for the ISSN number. So the country is Poland, what they have mentioned in the website. As I told you earlier, they are accepting articles in this field: energy, environmental science, economics, and the publisher has been mentioned. Here the H index is 9. Okay kind of score. And here we have the ISSN. Okay, so here coverage 2013 till 2022. As we are in 2023, Sci-Imago will publish only 1 year before. Okay, so that is the reason they have mentioned it as 2022. So here we have information about the home page, how to publish in this journal. Also we have an email ID. Okay, so maybe we can go for home page or maybe how to publish in this journal. It will be redirected to the same website which we have already reviewed. Okay, so which means that the website we have reviewed is a genuine one and there are no clone or maybe fake websites. Okay, so here we can see the scope of the journal. Okay, and we can see quartiles. Okay, in energy and environmental engineering it belongs to Q3. Earlier for renewable energy, sustainability and environment it was in Q4. Now it has come to Q3, which means that all of the fields it comes under Q3 journal. So here we can see the 2-year, 4-year and 5-year statistics here. Everywhere they have mentioned it's a Q3 kind of journal. So down there are no comments, which means that the journal is fully trusted. So we have checked the information in the Sci-Imago JR. Of course, we will check in the Scopus.com. So here you can select the sources. make sure title is being selected. Here you can check for Acta innovations. Okay, so here we are getting a result. So you can go through this one. So down you can see Acta innovations. Here you can see site score is 2.6 as quoted in the website. So it was calculated up to May 2023 and percentage cited is 54%, which is fairly good. Okay, so we can click on Acta innovations. So here you can see the journal information. So Scopus coverage years from 2013 till present. Okay, so around like 10-11 years it has been there in the Scopus. Publisher, the same publisher information. ISSN, the same ISSN. Of course, we have the source homepage as well. So if you click on the source homepage, pointing to the same website, which means that the articles published in this website will be indexed in the Scopus database. And here in the Scopus content coverage, we can see 2023 14 documents are already there. So we are in June 2023. So we can see 14 documents here. Okay, so from 2013 we can see average like 20 to 25 documents on an average being indexed in the Scopus database, and we cannot find much of the articles being published in the website. Okay, which means that quality papers are being accepted, quality papers are being published, and of course those papers are in fact indexed. So we have checked that this journal appears in the SciImago.jr and of course indexed in the Scopus database. Here in the Web of Science Master Journalist mjl.clarivate.com, we have searched for Acta innovations. We are not getting the search result. Okay, so we are not getting the relevant result. I really don't know why this journal doesn't come in the Web of Science database, because this journal is following the ethics. Okay, accepting quality papers and publishing. I really don't know why it has not come in the Web of Science database. Even if you check for ABDC, Australian Business Deans Council ABDC journalist, here we have searched for Acta innovations and we are pressing enter. Okay, so here we are not getting the search result. Okay, so which means that this journal is not indexed in the ABDC journalist. And however, you can go for UGC care journalist, as they have mentioned very clearly. Okay, so UGC care list group 2. So here we have Scopus source list, SSCI social science citation index, SCIE science citation index expanded, AHCI arts humanities citation index. Those journals comes under UGC care group 2. So they will not be present in group 1. Even if you type the journal name, you will not be getting the relevant search result. However, you should also check the delisted journals from the group 2. So we can check for the delisted journals from the group 2. So here we can see that this journal is not present in the delisted list. You can see discontinued list as well. So which means that this journal is present in the UGC care group 2. About this journal information can be found in the SciImago.jr. It has been indexed in the Scopus database, not indexed in the Web of Science journal list, not indexed in the ABDC, Australian Business Deans Council list, but of course indexed in the UGC care group 2. And when you try to submit your research article, from the submission till the preliminary acceptance, they take approximately 2 weeks of time, and after that it goes for a rigorous process of review. The acceptance of the article takes approximately between 4 to 5 months, and the average time between submission till the publication of the article takes at most 6 months. About the processing charges, they have mentioned it as €750, but when we inquired through the backdoor, through the associations, through the agents, they are charging an amount of €850. So through the website they are charging 750, but in backend or maybe association they are charging 850. Okay, so through the website if you go, it is $820, but through the agent if you go, it is $920. And similarly in Indian rupees, through the website if you go, it is 67,000 rupees. And if you go through the agents, they are charging an amount of maximum of 76,000. The journal currently accepting only quality articles. We believe that those articles which are published in the website, of course all of them have been indexed in the Scopus database. We believe that this journal will remain in the Scopus list for a long time, and of course you can submit your quality research papers to this particular journal. If you have any clarification, questions or queries, please share them in the comment section. I believe you would have found this review much more useful. So if you have any positive or maybe negative experience with this particular journal, please share them in the comment section. Of course, if you have come across any journal and if you are in a confusion to go with that journal or not, please share them as well. We'll also try to identify if there are any clone websites with that particular journal. So see you then in another interesting yet genuine review. Till then, collaboration is everything.